starting.
Did you hear? Hear what? Another one. Another what? You know damn well what. Where? Whitechapel. Again? That's what they're saying. They're always saying something. Not like this. Keep your voice down. Why? Because I said so. They found another girl. Who? Don't know. Does anybody? They say it's the same man. What man? The butcher. There ain't no butcher. Then what is he? Nobody knows. Extra! Extra! Latest news from Whitechapel! Another terrible murder! Get out of here! Go on, boy, out! You'll scare away every bloody customer I've got. They don't look scared to me. Out! Another girl. Another night. Another street. And nobody saw a thing. Did you hear? I heard. Did you see? Not me. Do you know? Nobody knows. Did you hear? 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 There's a whisper going round. Did you hear? Did you hear? There's another body found. Lock the window, bar the door. Don't go walking after 4. Pour the gin and pull the beer. Everybody's talking here. Did you hear? Did you hear? There's a story in the street. Did you hear? Did you hear? Every shadow's growing feet. Some say doctor, some say thief. Some say madness, some say grief. Some say devil, some say man. Catch him if you bloody can. Did you hear? Did you hear? Whitechapel never sleeps. Every alley has a tale. Every doorway secrets keeps. Did you hear? Did you hear? Keep your eyes upon the night. London shines beyond these streets, but we barely see the light. Someone saw him! No, they didn't. Someone knows! Then why not say? Maybe Scotland Yard will catch him. Maybe Scotland Yard got lost along the way. Here's to coppers, here's to gin, here's to locking yourself in. Here's to rumors, here's to fear, here's to making morning here. But when the laughter fades away and night has swallowed up the day, when footsteps echo down the lane, we count the faces here again. Who's missing? Did you hear? Did you hear? There's a whisper going round. Did you hear? Did you hear? There's another body found. Did you hear? Did you hear? Every street repeats the name. Did you hear? Did you hear? Nothing here will be the same. Who is he? Where is he? Does anybody know?
You going out tonight? Of course I am. You're mad. And you're paying my rent now, are you? I'm serious. So is old Matt. Friday morning he'll be knocking on my door. Let him knock. He doesn't knock. He walks straight in. I'm staying right here. Since when? Since girls started turning up dead. Fair point. What about you? Got to. Why? Need milk for the baby. Again? What do you want me to do? These aren't giving me anything. Maybe you're using them wrong. Oh, shut your mouth! Another drink? Can't afford one. Never stopped you before. Tonight it does. Funny, isn't it? What? Whole bloody city out there, and we're frightened of our own street. I'm not frightened. Liar. All right. Maybe a little. Stay here tonight. Can't. You can. Can't eat courage, can you? Where's Eleanor? Thought she was with you. No, haven't seen her all evening. When did you see her last? This afternoon. Did she say where she was going? No. Maybe she's already working. On a night like this, Eleanor can look after herself. Can she? Where is she?
Evening. Jacob. Still alive then? Disappointed? Where have you been? Working some of us do. That's a filthy accusation! Evening, George. You're late. Then pour faster. Same as usual? You know me too well. To your health. What's left of it. Quiet in here tonight. You should have been here 5 minutes ago. What happened? Same as everywhere. Ripper, Ripper, Ripper! That's all anybody talks about. Well, here's to talking about something else. I'll drink to that. You'll drink to anything. True! Another day in Whitechapel. Another night begins. Another chair beside the fire. Another round of gin. The landlord wants his money. The baker wants it too. And everybody wants a piece of something left of you. So raise your glass and raise it high. We're still around, we don't know why. If morning comes, we'll face it then. And if it doesn't, pour again. There's mud upon the pavement. There's smoke above the street. There's holes inside our pockets and holes beneath our feet. The roof is always leaking, the rent is always due. But somehow every morning we find something else to do. So raise your glass and raise it high. We're still around, we don't know why. Let London sleep in silk and lace. We've got our own They've got chandeliers in Mayfair, silver spoons and polished floors. We've got songs that shake the windows and a lock that jams the doors. They've got carriages and servants. We've got boots that let rain through. But I'd rather know the names in here than dine with strangers dressed in blue. Who scrape on by. Here's to laughter. Here's to friends. Here's Here's to making bloody ends. Another day in Whitechapel, another night to spend. You never know what's waiting just around the bend. So fill the room with voices, let every table ring. As long as we're together, we've still got songs to sing. So raise your glass and raise it high. We're still around. We don't know why. If morning comes, we'll face it then. And if it doesn't, pour again. That's more like it. That's more like it.
I came here from the country with a ribbon in my hair, a little purse of pennies, and a heart without a care. They told me London glittered, they told me streets were gold. I found the streets were filthy and the nights were bloody cold. Back home I cursed the muddy fields, the muck upon my shoes. Funny what a fool can miss when there's more than mud to lose. The city's dirt gets everywhere, beneath your nails, your skin. You wash your hands 1,000 times, it doesn't wash within. But I can still remember where the fields run to the sky, and hear the restless ocean when I close my eyes at night. One day I'll have a little house upon the cliff somewhere, with crooked walls and windows full of cold and salty air. No landlord at the doorway, no footsteps in the hall, just half a dozen stubborn sheep who don't know me at all. And let them keep their London, every carriage, every crown. I'll count every penny till I've bought my passage out. Every penny, every night, every hand beneath the light, every shilling, every scar takes me somewhere London can't. I won't ask heaven for a fortune, I won't wait for luck to call. If happiness has got a price, I'll bloody buy it all. I'll buy my way home, penny by penny, night after night, year after year. I'll buy my way home, out past the city, out where the wind is all I hear. Let the sea break hard on the cliffside, let the winter rattle my door. Give me one room, 6 foolish sheep, and I won't ask for anything more. So here's to London, here's to me, here's to whatever waits to be. I'll smile tonight, I'll earn my pay, I'll hide another coin away and
And someday when the morning comes, I'll leave without goodbye. No smoke, no streets, no borrowed sheets, just ocean, sheep, and sky. God save the Queen! On my way home, penny by penny, whatever this city takes from me. I'm on my way home, back to the wind, back to the cliffs, back to the
London, November 9th, 1888. The hour is late. The fog has swallowed Whitechapel, and Miller's Court lies almost silent. One window still holds a light behind it. Mary Jane Kelly. Mary Jane Kelly. Young, alone, still awake. Footsteps cross the stones, slowly, quietly, then stop. A stranger stands outside, a harmless voice. A simple request, a little help against the cold. For a moment, nothing. Then movement. A shadow behind the window, a hand upon the door. The stranger steps inside. The door closes. Mary Jane Kelly. Now they will remember your name. There you are again, waiting in the silence, waiting when the laughter ends, waiting when the glass is empty, waiting when the friendly faces disappear, waiting when no one knows my name. I know you, I know your breath, I know the way you crawl beneath my skin. All day I keep you buried. All day I wear the face they want to see. But night belongs to you and me. When the darkness calls my name, I can hear it through the rain, softly scratching at the door, asking me to walk once more. Every lantern, every street, every lonely pair of feet. London sleeps and never sees what walks beneath its memories. I poured the drinks, I shared their laughter, I raised my glass and played my part. They shook my hand, they called me Jacob. None of them could see my heart. Jacob, such a pleasant name. When the darkness calls my name, I can hear it through the rain, softly scratching at the door, asking me to walk once more. Every lantern, every street, every lonely pair of feet. London sleeps and never sees what walks beneath its memories. I poured the drinks, I shared their laughter, I raised my glass and played my part. They shook my hand, they called me Jacob. None of them could see my heart. Jacob, such a pleasant name. When the darkness calls my name, Jacob vanishes again. Let the city lock its doors, let them curse the pouring rain. They can search, they can swear, they can hunt me everywhere. Let them whisper, let them fear, I am always already here. All day long I wear the face, every smile is in its place, every word and every hand. Such a pleasant, gentle man. But underneath the coat and skin, something waits to be let in. And when London dims the flame, I can hear it call my name. When the darkness calls my name, I become the night again. Every alley, every door knows that I have walked before. Let them search, let them pray, morning always comes too late. Let them wonder who is near, I am always already here. And tomorrow I walk back through that door. Someone will smile, someone will say, evening, Jacob. And I'll smile back, evening. And I'll smile back, evening. Her Majesty the Queen has most graciously requested that this unfortunate business be brought to a swift conclusion. Very kind of Her Majesty. And here I stand, ankle deep in blood, without the faintest bloody idea where to begin. Give me a footprint, give me a thread, give me one witness who wasn't drunk in bed. Give me a button, give me a name, give me two stories that sound vaguely the same. Give me a neighbor who noticed the door, give me a constable who remembers what he saw. Give me a reason, a mark or a stain, give me something, anything. Again. 5 women dead and hundreds of tales, letters from madmen delivered with mails. Doctors and butchers, foreigners, thieves, everyone knows just what they believe. The papers have caught him, the public knows best. Half of Whitechapel would hang half the rest, and somewhere among them, quiet and free, the one bloody person I actually need. So give me something, give me a sign, one little error, one crooked line, one careless footprint, one witness who knew, one drop of blood on the wrong bloody shoe. Give me something solid and true, something that leads me straight back to you. Her Majesty waits, my superiors wait, the newspapers wait, Whitechapel waits. Apparently everybody waits, except the murderer. 5 women dead, 5 names in a file, 5 lives reduced to an ink-covered pile. But ink doesn't breathe and paper can't cry. A file never tells you the reason someone died. Mary Ann Nichols, Annie Chapman, Elizabeth Stride, Catherine Eddowes,
Mary Jane Kelly.
5 women dead, 1,000 lies, and not one soul has seen his eyes. His eyes. So give me something, anything small, a crack in the story, a mark on the wall, a word said too quickly, a name out of place, a stranger remembered, a glimpse of a face. He eats, he sleeps, he walks these streets, he passes doors, he passes me. He cannot vanish into the air if he is human. He is somewhere. Give me something, give me a sign. Make one mistake and you'll be mine. One careless moment, one thing overlooked, one single page that you haven't cooked. You may have London down on its knees, but every man leaves something. Eventually. Now. Where do I begin? Now. All right. Let's try this again. I know you don't particularly want me sitting here. And judging by the welcome I've received tonight, neither does anybody else in this room. Fair enough. I'm not here to spoil your evening. I'm tired. You're tired. Half of London appears to be tired. But 5 people are dead. And somewhere in these streets, there is someone who knows something. Maybe it's nothing important. A coat, a hat, a pair of boots. Someone walking where they shouldn't. Someone coming home too late. A face at a window, a shadow beneath a lamp. Anything. I don't need a miracle. Just something I didn't know when I walked through that door. There, a penny. Not exactly a royal fortune, but Her Majesty has already given me quite enough trouble for 1 week. Tell me what you saw. Nothing? Nothing? Of course, and naturally. The penny has disappeared. You people are remarkable. All right, keep it. Perhaps that's my answer. Everybody looks. Nobody sees. Everybody's watching, every window, every door. Everybody knows a little, everybody wants some more. Every corner has a story, every shadow has a name. Ask a dozen what they witnessed, you'll hear 12 who swear the same. Or nothing. Nothing at all. Someone must have seen it. Someone knows the way. Someone heard the footsteps. Someone watched them walk away. Maybe eyes were open. Maybe heads were turned. Maybe people living here know lessons quickly learned. Don't see trouble, don't hear cries. Don't ask questions, don't need eyes. Keep on walking, keep your head. Better blind than ending dead. Hey! The more eyes the city grows, the less we see, the less we know. 1,000 1,000 windows open wide, and still the truth has somewhere to hide. The more eyes upon the street, the fewer watching passing feet. Look too long and you might find there's safety in pretending blind. Everyone is watching, everyone has heard, everyone remembers half a face or half a word. Everybody wonders, everybody fears. Truth becomes a whisper when nobody wants to hear. The more eyes this city grows, the less we see, the less we know. The more questions fill the air, the more the answers disappear. So watch the windows, watch the street, watch every stranger that you meet. Watch the doorway, watch the rain, then turn around and look again. 1,000 eyes beneath the sky, 1,000 stories passing by, 1,000 people standing near, and still the truth just disappears. The more eyes this city grows, the less we see, the less we know. And sometimes, perhaps it's safer so. The more eyes this damn city gets, the less they seem to see. Keep the penny.
Why walk so quickly? There's nowhere to go. London's much kinder when you take it slow. Don't hide in your collar, don't stare at your shoes. A night spent alone is a night you can lose. I've got a small room, not much of a view, a bed and a fire, and space enough for two. The sheets have been changed, the water is clean. I'm healthy, I'm careful, if you know what I mean. No questions, no names, no promises made. No need to be nervous, no need to be afraid. Just come out of the cold, come out of the rain. Warm up your hands and forget them again. Come out of the cold, leave London outside. For one little hour, there's nothing to hide. I've learned how this city can swallow a soul. It takes you in pieces and charges you whole. So keep your confessions, I'll keep mine as well. We're strangers tonight, and that's perfectly well. I won't ask where you're going, don't ask where I've been. Some doors are best opened without looking in. So come out of the cold, come out of the rain. No past and no future, no pleasure, no pain. Just somewhere that's warmer, a lamp burning low, a moment of kindness, then both of us go. You're coming? Good. It's only this way, not terribly far.
Come out of the cold, come out of the rain. Leave all your shadows outside in the lane. Come into the light, there's nothing to fear. We're perfectly safe when nobody's good night then. I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. Another night, another door, another coin beneath the floor, another stranger come and gone. And look at that, I'm carrying on. I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still near. London hasn't swallowed me. Let it rattle, let it roar. Again.
Where have they gone? The streets used to breathe. A doorway would open, a shadow would leave. A laugh in an alley, a face in the rain, a whisper for money, a bargain for pain. But windows are shuttered, the doorways are bare, the lamps burn alone and there's nobody there. They've learned to be frightened, they've learned to stay in, and something inside me is scratching my skin. Walk another street, turn another way. Someone will be waiting, someone always stays. Past another window, underneath another light. Nothing, nothing, nothing tonight. I hear you. Be quiet. I know what you want. Be quiet. You pull at my hands, you breathe in my head, you whisper of hunger, of alleys and beds. I gave you your darkness, I gave you your night. What more do you want? What more do you want? When the darkness calls my name, I can feel you in my veins. Every footstep, every door, you keep asking me for more, but there's no one. Not tonight. Not a shadow. Not a light. So be silent. Let me be. Get your filthy hands off me. You should have kept the fire going. No, don't try to get up. Here, let me see you. You're burning again. I brought the medicine and some bread. You have to eat something, William, even if it's only a little. I leave the night outside the door. I leave it on the street. I wash the London from my hands before I touch your sheets. I leave the rain upon my coat, the mud upon my shoes, and for a little while in here there's nothing left to lose. Remember when we both were young and ran beyond the hill? You always reached the river first. You probably beat me still. You were the stronger one back then. Funny how things change. Now I bring the water home and talk while you complain. Well, you used to complain. I leave the man outside the door, the one who walks at night. You never have to know that man, you only need the light. In here I'm only Jacob, nothing more and nothing less. A brother with a bowl of water cleaning up this mess. So sleep,
I'll keep the fire.
sleep,
I'll sleep on.
sleep. You don't need answers. You don't need to ask me why. Let London tear itself apart. Let every church bell ring. Inside these walls, I'll keep you safe from every dreadful thing. They say there's someone out there, a murderer. Can you imagine? Whole of Whitechapel frightened of one man. Scotland Yard can't find him. Nobody knows his face. Nobody knows his name. Perhaps that's the frightening part. I leave the man outside the door. I swear I leave him there. Beyond this room, beyond your bed, beyond this little chair. He cannot cross the threshold. He cannot enter here. As long as I can care for you, there's nothing left to fear. I'll leave the man outside the door. I'll hold him there forevermore. Let London have its blood and rain. He'll never walk this room again. You're all I have. You're all that's left. The only thing he hasn't kept. So sleep, my brother, close your eyes and hear. Jacob never lies. There. That's better. Try to sleep. I'll be here when you wake. William. Jack.
Do you remember where the hills were green? Where every little river was the cleanest ever seen? Where morning filled the kitchen, where boots stood by the door, and everybody knew your name before you'd cross the floor. Do you remember summer in the lane, running through the meadow and getting caught in rain? A dress that wasn't fashionable, a ribbon tied too tight, and someone waiting by the gate who swore they'd stay all night. There was always someone's first love, wasn't there? The baker's boy, too skinny. The farmer's son, too pretty. The blacksmith, far too old. What about the preacher's boy? Oh Lord! The preacher's son had lovely eyes and hair that curled just right. He'd wait behind the chapel every blessed Friday night. He promised me forever beneath an apple tree, then tripped across a bucket trying to get close to me. Oh, what a fool! A beautiful fool. Well, maybe not beautiful. Where the hills are green, where the rivers run, where we thought that love was something meant for everyone. Where a stolen kiss could last a year, and the worst thing in the darkness was your father drawing near. Where the hills are green, where the sky is wide, where we dreamed of finding somewhere we would never need to hide. We were foolish, we were young, and every stupid song was sung. Funny how far away it seems. Do you ever think of going back every day? Then why don't we? Because dreams don't pay the landlord, dreams don't buy the coal, dreams don't put the bread inside an empty begging bowl. Dreams don't buy the medicine, dreams don't pay the rent, and every little penny has already come and went. So somebody must go outside, somebody must earn, somebody must walk those streets and hope that they return. But not tonight, not tonight. Stay until the morning light. Lock the window, bar the door. We don't have to earn one more. Not tonight, please, not tonight. But Friday comes, the rent comes too, and hunger doesn't care what fear can do. A child needs milk, a room needs heat, and dreams don't put the shoes upon your feet. So who will go? Who will go? Someone has to. Where the hills are green, where the ocean meets the sky, there's a little house that's waiting somewhere by and by. Every penny, every night takes another step toward morning light. Where the hills are green. One day,
more night. Keep on walking toward the light. One more corner, one more door. Nothing I haven't seen before. London's quiet, far too quiet. Not a window, not a sound, only footsteps. Hello? Who's there? Nothing. Don't be foolish, keep your head. Just somebody on the street. Don't look backward, keep on walking. Don't let fear control your feet. One more corner, nearly there. Cold night, empty air. Nothing behind me, nothing to see, nothing following me. I can hear you, whoever you are. I can hear you, bloody coward. Walk, don't run. Walk, don't turn. Every lamp has got to burn. Every street must have an end. Every corner has to bend. Walk, don't run. Breathe, don't cry. There's a constable nearby. There are windows, there are doors. There are people behind these walls. A shadow moves. Was that you? I know you're there. I know you're near. I will not give you what you want. I will not give you fear. I have walked these streets before. I have stood at strangers' doors. I have faced the cold and rain. You are just another name. No! No! Run! No! Run! 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 No! Let go of me. Let go! Somebody hear me. Somebody open a door. I don't want to die in this filthy street. I've got something to live for. The clicks, the sea, the wind, my home. I haven't fired yet. I'm not finished. Do you hear me? I'm not finished yet. Please, please don't. Please don't.
No. Not this one. Not those eyes. There you are. You brought me here. You chose the street. You chose the hour. You followed every step. You wanted this. I know. I know. She's here. She's helpless. No one heard. No one came. The night is ours. No. Take what you came for. No. Finish what you started. No! No! You had your hands around the night. You had the darkness in your grasp. One little breath, one final sound. And then she looked at me. Those eyes. Why those eyes? Why can I see them? Why do they see me? No! You don't get this one. You don't decide. I decide. You never decided. I said no! Not this one! Not tonight! Not these eyes beneath this light! Take the hunger, take the pain, drag me through the bloody rain. Take my sleep, take my name, burn my soul inside your flame, but not this one! Do you hear? Not this one, not her, not here. When the darkness calls my name. No. When the darkness. No! You need her. No. You chose her. No. You followed her. No. I know. Then finish it. Look at her. I am. And that's the trouble. I am. For once. I am. I see the fear. I see the rain caught in her hair. I see a life that isn't mine to end. What have I done? Don't turn away! I will. She knows your face. I don't care. She knows your eyes. My eyes. The whole damned city looks through me. 1,000 eyes and no one sees. But she sees me. No! Not this one! Let her breathe, let her run, let her live to see the sun. Let her find those cliffs somewhere. Let the cold wind take her hair. Let her count her pennies still. Let her have that house. She will. She's yours! No. She's here! No! Take her! No. Finish it. No. Not this one. What are you? What have you done? Why can I suddenly see what I've become? I have to go. I have to. Saw him! She saw who? The man! What man? The Ripper! Don't be stupid! Look at her. She's alive, exactly! Nobody gets away! Apparently someone did! She saw him, she looked him in the face. Right there, in some filthy little place. Was he tall? Was he short? Was he young? Was he old? Did he speak? Did he run? Did he do what we've been told? Did you see his hands, his coat, his hair? Was there blood? Was there anyone there? Tell us what you saw! Wasn't him, who else could it be? Maybe some drunks don't hunt you through the streets. Maybe a thief takes money. Maybe she knew him. Maybe she saw something made her stare. Something in that alley left her sitting frozen there. She came back breathing, she came back whole, but something followed inside her soul. So tell us what happened. Tell us his name. Give us a reason. Give us someone to blame. Was it the Ripper? Was it Jack? Did you see where he went? Will he come back? She saw him, she's the one who came away. She saw him, she's the one who lived to say. What did he look like? What did he do? If you saw the devil, then devil see you. Leave it, give some room, let it breathe, let it think. Another whiskey, make it strong. Something here is very left alive, one pair of eyes. They finally tell us how the others died. Everyone wants an answer. Everyone wants a name. Everyone wants the ending to this filthy little game. But answers don't come easily, and names can carry lies. Sometimes all that's left behind is something in the eyes. Those eyes. Those eyes.
Those eyes.
Those eyes.
You ask me where it started. All right. We sat together talking nonsense, trying not to think about the night. We talked about the country, about the hills, about the rain, about the foolish things we thought were love before we came. The preacher's son. What an idiot. The others wouldn't leave, they were scared. So was I. Don't think I wasn't. I was bloody terrified. But fear won't pay the landlord, and fear won't buy the bread. You can't put fear into a purse and buy your supper with it. So I went out. You want to know what happened then? The streets were empty, not quiet, empty. There's a difference. I walked, and somewhere behind me someone else walked too. I stopped, the footsteps stopped. I moved, they moved. I called into the darkness. Hello? called again, still nothing. You ask if I saw a face, no, not then. A shadow, a coat, someone moving where nobody should have been. That's all. So I walked faster, the footsteps followed faster, closer, closer. Then I turned a corner and there was no time. A hand, the wall, the ground. I tried to fight, I tried to scream, but suddenly there was someone above me. I couldn't move, I couldn't breathe. My heart was beating so hard in my throat, I thought I'd choke on it. And then I saw it, something shining, a blade. You ask what I thought, so this is it. After all those nights, after all those pennies, after all that talk about going home, this filthy street, this is where I end. And something inside me screamed, no, I'm not finished, I'm not ready. Do you hear me? I'm not ready to die. I haven't seen the cliffs, I haven't bought my home, I haven't felt that cold sea wind. I'm not ready to go. And then nothing. Nothing happened. The blade stayed there, the shadow stayed there, but whoever held me froze. You ask me why, I don't know. God knows I've asked myself the same thing. But that's when I looked up, and that's when I saw them. Those eyes, those terrible eyes. At first I thought I saw the devil, anger, fire, something dark enough to swallow the whole street. But then something changed, or maybe I changed, because underneath it I saw something else. Sadness. Yes, I know how that sounds, a blade above my throat. And I'm talking about sadness, but you weren't there. You didn't see those eyes. They weren't kind, they weren't gentle, they weren't asking forgiveness, but they were lost, so terribly lost. For one moment I forgot the blade, forgot the street, forgot the fog. There was only someone looking down at me, and me looking back. No monster, no victim, just two pairs of eyes. You ask why I lived, I can't tell you. I don't think the one who spared me could tell you either. The hand moved, the weight was gone, and then running footsteps disappearing into the night. I stayed there on the stones, breathing, just breathing, until I finally understood I was alive, I'm still here. You ask if I'd know those eyes again. Yes, anywhere. Anywhere.
Who is she? Who is she? I've seen her before. Of course I have.
standing in the doorway, warming frozen hands, laughing with the others, raising up a glass. I looked at her. I must have. But somehow, I looked past. She never quite belonged there, not the way the others did. They gathered all around her like moths around a flame. She laughed when they were laughing. She answered when they called. And yet, there was always something, somewhere else, somewhere far away. Who is she? Why do I hear her voice inside the silence? Who is she? Why do I see her face when I close my eyes? I should remember fear. I should remember screaming. I should remember what I went there to become. Instead, I remember those eyes. Those eyes. I have seen 1,000 eyes. Eyes that begged, eyes that lied, eyes that turned away. Those eyes did none of those things. They stayed. They looked at me. Not through me. Not beyond me. At me. God. She looked at me. Who is she? What did she see? What in God's name did she find in me? Why did my hand refuse to move? Why did the night forget what night must do? I know the streets. I know the dark. I know the voice that leaves its mark. I know the hunger, know the flame. I even know when darkness calls my name. But I don't know her. And now I need to. Something there in the street, cliffs, the sea, a house. She said she wasn't finished. Neither am I. Did she mean it? Does she really see that place when London closes in? Does she count her pennies and believe that she can win? Does she wake each morning still expecting something more? Does she really think there's somewhere beyond every locked door? Who are you? What do you dream? Where do you go when this city disappears? What makes you laugh when no one watches? What makes you cry when no one hears? And why? Why can I still see those eyes? The darkness, those eyes I cannot drive away. Those eyes, they found the man I buried deep inside. And for one moment, he looked back. Who is she? Tell me her name. Tell me why. The night has changed. Tell me why.
live. I have walked where shadows grow.
I have done
What no one knows.
I have stood
Where mercy dies. And then those eyes.
those eyes.
Those eyes. Who is she? Not what is she? Not what they call her. Not what she does to buy another day. Who is she? I want to know where those cliffs are. I want to know why she still dreams. I want to hear her laugh when there's no fear behind the sound. I want know what is happening to me. Those eyes, those impossible eyes. Who is she? Well, look at you, such a little thing. 5 women dead, 5 poor souls left in the streets and rooms of Whitechapel. Hundreds questioned, thousands of statements, letters, rumors, lies, and nothing. Not one damned thing I could hold in my hand. Until now. You were lying beside the only one who lived. The only one he didn't finish. So tell me, do you belong to him? Is this yours, you devil? Did you carry this through the streets? Did it fall from your pocket when you ran? W. Cross. Cross, is that you? Is that your name? Or have you given me another lie? A name at last, a mark, a thread, something that belongs to someone not yet dead. A piece of glass, a drop inside, a little label you forgot to hide. I asked for something, anything. A footprint, a button, a careless mistake. And now, perhaps, you've made one. W. Cross! Who are you? Where do you sleep? Where do you go? Who knows your face? Who knows that name? Who shakes your hand and knows nothing of shame? Are you a butcher, a porter, a clerk, a gentleman walking home after dark? Do neighbors greet you? Do children wave? Do you bow on Sunday beside somebody's grave? Does someone love you? Does someone wait? Does someone open your garden gate? Do they know what walks when you leave them behind? Do they know what lives in your mind? W. Cross! I'll find your street! I'll find the stones beneath your feet! I'll find the door that bears your name. I'll find the hand that held that blade. You've had your fog, you've had your night, you've had this city sick with fright. 5 poor souls have paid your due. Now London's coming after you. And when the Thames sinks beneath the fog, when ravens circle the tower walls, when London shutters every door and waits to hear another woman fall, I'll still be there. I'll have this name. I'll follow every road, every register, every room, every cross. This city knows. You can hide beneath a gentleman's coat. You can wash your hands and straighten your tie. You can smile at the public, drink in their taverns, look every honest man in the eye. But somewhere, there is a door you call home. Somewhere, someone knows your name. And I swear, every street, every alibi. And when I stand before your face, there will be no hiding place. You will answer for the dead. You will answer for their names. If the gallows wait for you, then God may judge what I cannot. W cross. Whoever you are, you made a mistake, and I finally have something. Give me something.
Mary Jane,
25 years beneath the rain.
Mary Jane,
Mary Jane, London will not speak your name in vain. They say it pleased the Lord to call you home so young. Perhaps he only takes the best, or perhaps the hopeless. Another bell, another grave, another soul we could not save, another morning cold and gray, another body put away.
don't call her body,
Call her Mary,
don't call her fallen,
call her young.
don't count the nights she walked for money, count the songs she might have sung.
Mary Jane, who are you? Welsh girl, Irish girl, whoever knew? Blue eyes beneath the London sky, fair young face and head held high, hair falling long down your back, a little light, the streets turn black.
They said you learned your letters well, they said you had a tale to tell, they said your family once had means, they said
They said such things. Perhaps you spoke the Welshman's tongue. Perhaps in drink-old songs were sung. Perhaps you laughed too loud at night. Perhaps you loved a proper fight.
Quick with a word, sharp with a stare, sweet when sober,
Hell when not merry. That sounds rather like the lot of us. But 25 is far too young for every song to have been sung.
too young for earth,
Too young for stone.
too young to lie.
Down here alone. The docks will wake, the ropes will strain. The ships will leave and come again. The markets open, carts roll through. London continues
Without you, the landlord knocks, the rent comes due. Another girl will take your room. Another dress, another face, another name will take your place.
But not today, not while we stand with London mud beneath our hands. Not while this bell still speaks your name. Not while we know why Mary came. Mary Jane!
Mary Jane,
25 years beneath the rain.
you came for something more than this,
More than hunger.
more than this,
More than Dorset Street at night. More than selling warmth and light.
and before your pretty face could turn toward some better place.
Before your feet could find a road that led beyond this wretched cold.
Miller's Court, number 13.
Became the last you'd ever see. Mary Jane,
Mary Jane,
we cannot give your life again. We cannot know
what might have been,
We cannot wash these streets made clean.
but we can stand.
And we can say
You lived,
you laughed.
you had a name.
Mary Jane Kelly,
Not a number,
not a sin.
not another.
Body found, not a story.
Passed around.
Mary Jane Kelly, 25.
You were here.
You were alive. Mary Jane,
Mary Jane,
may the earth be kind again.
may the place you could not find,
Lie beyond this London sky.
And if heaven has green hills, if there's ocean, if there's wind,
Save a little house for those
who haven't made it home.
Cross. Cross. 3 addresses. 1 dead 12 years. 1 family gone to Birmingham. And 1 here. Cross. Inspector Edmund Hale, Scotland Yard. I need a few minutes of your time. You'll have to forgive me, Inspector. I can't sit up. Haven't been out of this bed in weeks. Doctor says rest. Easy thing to prescribe when you've got somewhere decent to do it. You want to know where I've been? Here. Morning, noon, night, same ceiling, same walls, same damned window. I haven't seen anything. I haven't heard anything. And I certainly haven't been walking around Whitechapel in the middle of the night. Look at me. I can barely walk across this room. So unless your murderer does his work from a sickbed, I'm afraid you found the wrong cross. I see. Yes, you may be right. Forgive the intrusion. Another door, another room, another name that leads to nothing. Another hour, another street, another trail beneath my feet. Cross, I had you. For one damned moment I had you. A name upon a bottle, a name upon a door, and all I've found is one sick man who cannot cross his own damned floor. Back to the lists, back to the lies, back to 1,000 useless eyes, back to the fog, back to the rain, back to searching without a name. Good evening. What's this? No, nothing. A bill, an envelope, nothing more. Left forgotten by the door, but written there in ordinary hand. To the Cross brothers. Brothers. Not cross. Crosses. One lies here and cannot stand. Then somewhere else, another man. You didn't lie. I asked about you. Only you. And I never asked the right question. 2 brothers. 1 address. 1 little bottle. 1 survivor. 1 mistake. I came here looking for the devil. Instead, I found a man in bed. But somewhere beyond this little room, there is another cross instead. No accusation, not yet. No gallows, not yet. No constables breaking down a door. Just one more name I didn't have before. Thank you for your time. Give me something you did. Now give me the other one.
Tell me again, I told you before. Tell me once more, there is nothing more. Nothing, nothing, nothing at all. Nothing I know. Remember, remember the night. I remember the rain. I remember the cold. I remember a story I've already told. I remember the street. I remember the ground. I remember the footsteps. I remember the sound. Step by step through the fog. What did you hear? Nothing but feet. What did you see? Darkness and street. What did you feel? Terror and pain. What do you want me to tell you again? There must be something, there must be more. A word in the darkness, a sign on a door. A scent, a sound, a touch, a name. Something that doesn't fit in the same. Something, something, give me something. I gave you the bottle. I gave you the name. I gave you the footsteps. I gave you the rain. I gave you the darkness. The blade in the night. I gave you everything. 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 Those eyes. Don't what? Don't go there. Go where? Back to the moment when everything changed. Back to the instant that cannot be named. Those eyes. Those eyes. What was inside them? I don't know. What did they tell you? I don't know. Why did it stop? I don't know. Why are you here? I don't know. Why can't the memory simply let go? I don't know. Maybe there was anger. Maybe there was fear. Maybe something broken was suddenly clear. Maybe there was madness. Maybe there was pain. Maybe there was something that won't leave again. Something in the darkness. Something in the rain. Something in the silence. Something without a name. Were they cruel? Yes. Were they wild? Yes. Were they empty? No. Not empty. Not empty. Not empty. Oh, not empty. Not empty. Oh, there was fire, there was night, there was something burning bright, there was fury, there was dread, there was something almost dead, and beneath it, what? Nothing. Tell me. Nothing. Tell me. I see them.
When I close my own, I see something,
I should despise.
something terrible.
Something
Alone,
alone, alone.
don't ask me why, don't ask me what, don't ask me things
I should have forgot.
Some things are better
Left in the night.
Some things disappear when you turn on the light.
But some remain.
Some remain,
Some remain.
some remain
Behind the fear.
behind the pain,
Behind the fog.
behind the rain.
I told you everything I know.
Everything
Everything.
I can say,
What remains?
those eyes, those eyes.
William, you should see the weather. London's trying to drown itself again. I brought bread, not the good kind. Apparently we're not rich enough for the good kind. And your medicine. Had to walk halfway across bloody Whitechapel for it. William, come on. Don't do this. William. No. No, no. William. Will, you could have waited just another hour. You were always good at waiting, waiting for the fever, waiting for the pain, waiting for your useless brother to come home again. I brought your bread, I brought the medicine. Funny, all the little things we bring when there is nothing left to mend. You could have waited. Do you remember when we were boys? Before these streets, before this room, before the coughing through the night, before the curtains shut out light, you'd follow me wherever I'd go. You always were too slow. God, you hated that. You'd shout my name, I'd wait for you. Then off we'd run like children do. No rent, no doctors, no damned fog, no counting coins beside your bed. Just you and me. When did it change? When did I stop waiting for you? When did I start coming home after you'd fallen asleep? You always asked where I had been, and every time I lied. A tavern, work, a walk, some girl, anything, anything but the truth. Then last time, you looked at me, really looked at me, and you said, Jack, I heard you. I pretended I didn't.
Maybe I was frightened.
Maybe I already knew.
There was nothing I could say
That would fool you. You always knew when I was lying.
even as a boy.
I wish you'd asked again.
Just once.
Ask me now.
Go on.
Ask me, please. I could tell you now.
I could tell you everything.
Every street,
Every night.
every terrible thing,
I could put the whole damn truth
right here beside your bed. And you'd finally know. But you're dead.
something for everything, for every night I left you here, for every lie, for every door, for every time you heard my feet and wondered what I'd done before. I told myself it had a reason. There was always something else to blame. The streets, the hunger, the sickness, the women, London, God, anything but my own name. I told myself the world had hurt you. I told myself someone had to pay. I told myself that rage was love when I went out into the night. But now you're gone, and it's still here. The hunger, the darkness, the voice, still here. So it wasn't for you, was it? You were only the reason I could bear to look at myself in the daylight. I blame the streets, I blame the women, I blame the sickness, I blame it, God, that now you're gone, and it's still here. So it was never you, it was me. Another night,
Another street
another mile,
beneath my feet,
no place to go,
no place to stay.
just keep moving.
Find a way.
One needs tomorrow, one mourns yesterday.
Both walk beneath the same cold sky,
Both have a reason,
not to stop,
both have a reason.
not to cry.
The city doesn't care who's frightened.
The city doesn't care who grieves.
It opens up 1,000 streets
And takes whatever each one leaves.
One thought is money, rent, another night.
One thought is silence,
An empty bed,
a room without a light. Turn the corner, watch the stones. Keep your head down, walk alone. One more street,
one more.
you. You.
Those eyes, here, now.
No fog between them,
no darkness to hide them,
no blame,
no scream, no nightmare,
no dream,
just
you.
I know those eyes. I know them too.
I know the moment,
I know the street,
I know the sound of running feet,
I know the fear, I know the night,
I know what happened beneath that light.
and still here we stand.
No hand is raised,
No weapon drawn,
no one moves,
no one speaks,
and everything is understood. It was you,
it was you,
it was always you.
it was you, it was always you.
Why?
I don't know,
Why did you stop?
I don't know.
Why can't I forget?
I don't know.
Something happened in that street.
Something neither dared to name.
Something changed behind those eyes.
Nothing after was the same.
But some things cannot become beautiful
Just because they make us feel.
Some wounds cannot be called love
Simply because the feeling's real.
There is blood between these streets. There are names beneath the ground. There are things that cannot vanish just because no one is around. Don't or
Go.
I understand.
Go. Don't follow.
I won't.
Don't call. I won't forget these eyes. I can't.
I can't.
Neither can I.
Morning again. Morning again. Open the shutters, sweep out the dirt, empty the gutters. Bread on the corner, coal by the sack. Look at the street, London is back.
One more morning, one more day.
Nothing stops and nothing stays.
Raise the shutters,
Light the fires.
London feeds on small desires.
Powder the cheek, pin up the hair, check that the stocking hasn't a tear.
Button the coat, straighten the lace.
Fear doesn't pay for a room in this place. London remembers.
London forgets
London wakes up.
and pays its debts.
London remembers.
London moves on.
Night disappears
And morning comes.
Tables are waiting,
Glasses are clean.
best bloody morning.
We've had in a week.
Beer in the barrel,
Whiskey and rose.
where everybody's going.
God only knows.
down to the river.
Back to the docks,
6 in the morning.
watch all the clocks,
Lifted and carried.
loaded and sway.
London keeps moving because nobody cares.
London remembers.
London forgets
London wakes up.
and pays its debts.
A penny for bread, a shilling for gin.
Whatever happened,
The day must begin. Morning again.
Can't eat fear,
Can't drink dread.
can't tell the landlord.
Jack might want me dead.
He'll hold out his hand and he'll wait for his due. So what in God's name
are we meant to do?
Back to the corner.
Back to the street,
Listen behind you.
listen for feet.
smile for a stranger, watch every hand, earn what you can and
Pray where you stand. London remembers.
London forgets.
London makes promises.
London regrets.
London has buried.
Better than us. London keeps moving.
Because London must.
News from the palace.
Ships on the Thames.
Trouble in Parliament.
Read all the names.
Weather tomorrow. Prices are down. Everything happens in this
Bloody town.
Nothing about him?
Not today.
Another evening, another night. Gas lamps burning, windows bright. Doors stay open later again. Women stand talking out in the rain.
One eye on business,
One on the street,
one ear listening.
following feet.
Call it courage.
Call it a lie.
There's rent on Friday.
That's reason to try. London remembers.
London forgets
London wakes up
and
pays its debts. Names become stories.
stories grow old.
Yesterday's terror is tomorrow's cold.
How long has it been
Since what?
since the last one?
8 days?
9,
10?
maybe?
Does it matter?
It matters to us. No knock at the door, no scream in the night. No body discovered at first morning light.
No terrible headline.
No constable's call. Nothing, nothing at all.
Maybe he's gone.
Maybe he's dead.
Maybe the devil got bored and just fled.
Maybe, maybe, maybe.
Maybe the bastard's dead.
Maybe he found himself a wife.
Poor woman.
La la la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
London remembers.
London forgets.
London remembers.
London
Forgets. Maybe he's gone. No.
No.
Have you forgotten? Have you all actually forgotten? Look at you. Drinking. Laughing. Back in the streets as though nothing happened. Are you really so numb? So cold? Or are you simply fools? Mary Ann Nichols, Annie Chapman, Elizabeth Stride, Catherine Eddowes, Mary Jane Kelly. 5 women, 5. Not headlines, not stories to frighten children. Women. They walked these streets. They drank in rooms like this. They laughed, just like you. And now they're dead. And Eleanor? Doesn't anyone wonder why she's still alive? The only one who looked into the darkness. And the darkness let her go. Why? I don't know. She doesn't know. Perhaps even he doesn't know. And because a few nights have passed, because there hasn't been another body, you think it's over? You bloody simpletons. For all we know, he's somewhere in Whitechapel tonight, sitting quietly, listening, watching. Perhaps he hears you laughing. Perhaps he's laughing too. Perhaps he's crouched in some filthy little room, sharpening his knife, waiting for the right night, the right street, the right woman. You think London has forgotten him? Fine. But don't make the mistake of believing he has forgotten London. Drink, laugh, go back to your streets. Pretend it's finished. I can't. And until I know he's gone, neither should you. Five women. Remember their names.
That's everything. Funny how a life can fit inside a case. 2 dresses, 1 good pair of shoes, some letters, pennies in a purse. I counted them last night, then counted them again. Not enough for cliffs, not enough for sheep, not enough for that little house I've carried in my head, but enough to leave. You're really going, I'm really going where? Away. That's not a place, it's good enough. Will you write? Perhaps she won't, I might. She won't. Then go before you change your mind, before London finds another reason to keep you here, and you grow up somewhere better than this. Do you hear me? Grow up. Go on, Eleanor, go. One last door, one last morning on this filthy floor, one last corner, one last bell. Goodbye, Whitechapel, go to hell. London remembers, London forgets. Let it, I've remembered enough. Passengers aboard, last call. So this is it, doesn't look much like freedom. Smells worse than Whitechapel, but somewhere beyond that water, there has to be something. There has to be. I once dreamed of green hills, a little house, cold wind coming off the sea, no neighbors except a few sheep. I thought I'd buy it with pennies, as though happiness had a price. Maybe I was foolish, maybe I still am. I don't know where this ship will take me. I don't know what waits beyond the gray. I don't know if I'll ever see those cliffs, but for once I know which way I'm going. Forward, not back, not down those streets, not through that fog, not to those nights. Forward, whatever I find, whatever I leave behind. Almost everything. Those eyes, no, I won't pretend I'll remember them. When I'm old, when my hair is gray, when London is only a story I once knew. I'll remember the fury, the darkness, the sadness in the moment they looked at me. But memories don't get to choose where I go. You can stay inside my mind, but you don't get the rest of my life. Let the river carry London far behind me. Let the sea erase the footprints cold as hell, perfect.